access.
This girl.
And I'm not allowing you to access my body.
Yes.
If I can't access your shit.
Oh.
I'm not doing it. I have not and I won't.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine if you are new here. If you're new, of course, hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. Let me tell y'all one thing about me. I don't have a jealous bone in my body. Like, I'm not a jealous person. And specifically in regards to relationships, I've never been that way. Now, some may call me naive. I've even thought that about myself when I was younger. Like, am I naive? Am I dumb? Like, why don't certain things bother me like they do other women? Or, you know, going through the whole phone thing, it's just never been my thing. I don't know. Out of sight, out of mind. I don't know, but that's just never been me. It's never been my thing. And I know with relationships over the last, 20 years or so with social media and everything, how things have changed, that is the core. A big piece of problems in relationships is the cell phone and going through the phones and going through computers. Like, that is how women operate. And that has become the norm of, like, if we're going to be together, we exchange passwords, we share locations. It's like that's what we do. That is literally like the blueprint. We can't be together if we don't do boom, 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 boom. It's like, huh? But let me show y'all this clip, and we're going to come back and talk about it.
My boyfriend is like a regular guy, like no shade.
Okay.
He has a normal job.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Like, I don't have to deal with certain things that I would usually have to deal with like guys in the industry, rappers, athletes, whatever, producers. I go through my man phone every day. I don't find shit.
Every day? You don't get tired of looking?
I'm going to look every day.
If you in a healthy relationship, why you still got to look every day?
You know why it's healthy? Because I look every day.
So my question is, do we really know what healthy means? Honestly, like, we can, again, reinvent the wheel, redefine it, whatever we want to make it to fit our narrative and make us comfortable. And they asked her, if it's so healthy, why are you going through his phone? Right? In reality, this is not reality. In reality, this is not reality. Women who look up to these people, these celebrities, these influencers, they are very influenced by them to do what they do, right? So if you're watching Megan or anybody else talk about how they need this or they need that to be secure in a relationship, you're also going out there in the dating world thinking that men are just supposed to let you do it. And if they don't want you to have their password, and if they don't want you to be able to go through their phone, then they are obviously cheating, they're lying, or they don't love you. And that becomes a big issue in our community and just dating in general. So because I don't want you to have my password, because I don't want you to go through my phone, I'm the problem. And this is what women do. This is what we think, my friend, her boyfriend lets her go through his phone. It's like, well, that's her and that's him. Ask yourself, what are you looking for? Why are you trying to go through that man's phone? Because you're not healthy in your head. In your mind, you're not healthy. That's the reality. You can be in a healthy relationship, but your brain is not healthy and it's going to make it toxic and really mess it up. Because some people are cool with that. They're cool with it for a little bit. Then others are not. And we often look at the people who go against what we like as the problem. We do. We really do. And I always want women to know that just because that is the reality for somebody else, you cannot try to push that on everybody because you say so. You can't. You have to really figure out and get to the root of what is going on with you that you need this. Am I projecting? Am I dealing with past hurt, past disappointment, trust issues? You need to heal from that. Because not every man that comes in your life is going to go for you demanding that you go through their phone and all of that stuff. This regular man that she's dating might just be so caught up in, oh, I'm dating Megan James, that he's cool with it because he's like, starstruck. But that might not be the next man. And it doesn't mean that the person is bad. It doesn't mean that they are lying. That just means they have boundaries. We should have boundaries in relationships. We should. And again, you have the smaller level women like Megan James that people listen to, but then you have this next woman that the girls are in love with right now, where she also shared the same viewpoint on what it means to be locked in a relationship. Here goes the clip.
Popular opinion, but when I said all the women tend to go, yes, sis, I feel the same way, but he said I was insecure. I always ask, how do you feel about your woman having your password to your phone or to your laptop and having full access? That's the first thing I want to know. Because again, being loved like this means we're orbiting. It means I have access. And I'm not allowing you to access my body if I can't access your shit. I'm not doing it. I have not and I won't. And so that's the first question. And
what are the answers?
I've had some men be like password to my phone. Like I just feel like, if you're going to trust me, then you trust me and you don't need to have access. And in my personal experience, I go red flag womanizer. Red flag womanizer. And womanizer just means you got something going on, you're manipulative, you're sneaky, you got something that you're not transparent about. I am not into honesty, I'm into transparency. I don't want to have to ask you 15 questions to get you to be honest with me. I like transparency. Baby, I was on my way home and I got an email from my ex-girlfriend and I forwarded it to you. This is what she said. Okay, Dad, are you hungry? I got dinner cooked. That's me.
Our girl, Dr. Bryant. That's her thing. Same thing. Give me the information. I need this. I need that. You need all of that to be secure. You need to do some work. If you need him to give you all of these things to make you feel comfortable in your relationship, you need to go back to the drawing board and heal yourself. You have to. And that is what I say about how masculine a woman can be when you're in your masculine demanding these things. And if you don't get it, it's a problem. And if you don't get it, you have an attitude because he doesn't want to submit himself to you and give up all his freedom. Like I'm literally saying, I have no privacy. I'm giving up all my privacy. Excuse me. You're giving up all your privacy. You get to have privacy in relationships. And people like to say that you don't have it. You shouldn't have any privacy. What do you mean? My husband still can have a private conversation with somebody and I don't need to be involved in it, and vice versa. Now it doesn't mean that we can't say, hey, babe, who were you talking to? He can tell me or I can tell him, but that doesn't mean I need to go into every detail about what it is. There is a such thing as still having boundaries in relationships, and we feel like there should be none, only on a man's part. We get to tell him what we're not going to do and what this and that, but he has to be willing to give you whatever you say, come in the house every day and give you his phone. What kind of relationship is that? Like for real, these are the men that y'all really don't want. Y'all really don't want them. And then when y'all do get them, it's to take advantage of them. To take advantage of a man who's going to just come in the house, hey, babe, here's my phone. Like, hand it over. Like, that's insane. But again, that's quote unquote healthy. The doctor requires all of that. But again, claims to be so healed, claims to be, all together, but yet you still need all of this from him. All of this to make you feel secure. So whatever you are missing, whatever has broken your trust from the past, you need to do the work on you. Because thinking that men are going to just allow you to do this, and if the men that you keep saying, the men that you run into who are not, you could be running them away. Good men who are just not going to give up their privacy to fulfill a hole that somebody else did. That ain't my job, to patch up that wound. That's your job. And these are the things that we miss out on, that you keep saying ain't no good men out there. There are. Your requirements are unrealistic and you're running away those good men. You're running them away. So I'm not saying that there's a problem with you because you have jealous tendencies. Now, I'm not saying it at all. I just said for me, that's not in my spirit. I'm not that type of person. But the average person, women tend to struggle with that. And that's fine. I'm saying do the work to get to the root of where did this stem from and how do I heal from it? So you're not pushing, projecting, and running men away, good men away because of your fear, because of your trust issues. Okay, makes sense? So again, he's not a bad guy, y'all, if he don't want to give you his phone. He's not. Vet him properly, really look at what he's saying, determine if you can trust him. The phone, you understand, like handing over a phone is not just the only way to gauge trust with somebody. And I feel like a lot of times for us as women, we don't feel like doing the actual work to read the man in between. If I can trust him or not, so I'm just going to go through his phone because I don't feel like doing any real actual work. I don't feel like really using my discernment. I don't feel like really vetting this man properly. So just give me a phone. I don't got to do all the other stuff. That's just lazy. Lazy. Very much lazy. So let me know in the comments though, what do you guys think? You know, for the girls out there who are watching this, are you a girl who goes through the phone? Do you feel like you need the phone to make you feel better? Are you a man who is a struggle in your relationship or has been, or, you know, just let me know in the comments. And if you like this episode, of course, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Bye.